Now, I've done several videos already talking about Donald Trump and this campaign event he did at McDonald's. And I'm only continuing to talk about it because it keeps getting more bizarre. Well, now you've got J.D. Vance coming out defending Donald Trump's use of a closed restaurant, vetted customers, vetted employees, they closed off the block, etc. All that stuff because, well, we got to keep Donald Trump safe. It was a security concern. Okay, well, that might be true, but it's a ridiculous stunt to pull. As I've talked about in previous videos, if any other political candidate had done this in any other election, if it was anybody but Donald Trump, their party wouldn't defend it. Their running mate wouldn't defend it. They'd say, "Yeah, that's bizarre," and they'd move on. They wouldn't deal with it. This isn't normal. This isn't how normal politicians work. Donald Trump's doing it because he's obsessed with Kamala Harris having worked there in college. He's obsessed with this idea that she needs to prove somehow that she worked there, like it's some big thing. This isn't like she said, "Well, I've got 10 years of national security clearance working on some top secret government program." That's not the same. She worked at a McDonald's. But Donald Trump thinks it's some big gotcha to winning the election. But beyond that, guess what? He turned it into a grift. He's selling T-shirts with his picture on it, and wearing the apron, and him in the window at McDonald's, MAGA Donald's T-shirts. Yep, he's got it as a grift too. Jesus Christ, this guy is circling the drain. He is so desperate. He is trying literally everything. Every time I turn around, it keeps getting more and more pathetic. And that's what this attempt is. It's a pathetic grift, and this whole stunt was just pathetic, trying to prove that in a staged environment for 20 minutes of him working the fries, he knows about what it's like to be middle class. I would love to see Donald Trump have to spend a couple of years living paycheck to paycheck on $14 an hour, paying $1,000 a month rent payments and everything else. I'd love to see him spend a year doing that and then say he knows what it's like to be middle class. He doesn't have a clue. The guy was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He was given a small loan of $400 million, 50 years ago. And he's turned it into nothing. And now, in his effort to prove that he's middle class, he's turning it into T-shirts and another grift. He is circling the drain, and it is completely pathetic. But what else do you expect from somebody who doesn't know how to actively campaign and lucked into winning the presidency in 2016?